obviously, a few couldn't be here tonight. They send their apologies, but Richard, obviously the chairman, who had a heart attack. Rob, you know? Not Reg. That's next year. Stop walking about on a Wednesday after 28 pints. And Rocky as well, they sent their apologies, but honest, this season wouldn't be able to do as well as we have without these guys, so if you could just put your hands together for them. Also want to thank our media man, Will. Who's he? Who is he? Will.
Probably with the women.
Now seriously, to enhance the profile of the club, you couldn't ask for anything better really. But the club's very grateful for everything you do, Will, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Will.
Fixtures. He has to go to meetings in Bridgend, all over the place, and he gives up his own time to do it. So, you know, big hand for Alan for what he does, for people don't know.
And as a token of what you've done for us this year, the boys have kindly put £40 behind the bar for you to all have a drink or two. So next time you go and get a drink, it's on the boys and whatnot. But thank you very much for everything you've done.
No rushing up there now, Win. So we'll just get on with the awards now, right? So first off, we're going to start with the second team. So Josh, if you'd like to come up, and do you want to hold the mic and do this? Are you capable? You know? A lot of you might not know Josh. He runs the second team, and he's always down the burger bar. So this is Josh.
Cheers, Phil. Dickhead. It's my first season, obviously, as second team manager. I'd like to thank all the boys on the table up there for turning up. Second boy, part time. Wait a minute now.
He's giving you a little shit.
Special thanks to the boys on the front. Sorry, the boys at the top. But yeah, again, thanks to everyone who turned up. Even the first team, when the second team, we haven't had many players, and you have helped us out. We managed to finish 4th out of 14, so it's not too bad. I think it's a good season for us. We'll just get on with the awards. So we've had an award this year for Goal of the Year. We've had a few nominations, but the one which stood out the most for us was against Cardiff Met. It was more of a team goal, but the person who finished it off was young Sam Jones, who got us the win at 4-3 as well. So Sam, and he's also going to come and sing a second verse as well. The next award is top goal scorer, but unfortunately he's not here tonight. It is Tom Jenkins, so we're going to ask Elliot to come up and receive his award for him.
Hey, well done, El.
Just so you know, Tom didn't turn up because he thought it was next week and he already made plans for this Friday.
Just taking George's missus out for a meal. Well, now good season, eh?
Next we got Player's Player. He received every single person's vote except for one person. I think he's been outstanding this year. He's never let us down from the start of the season. And the Player's Player is Drew.
That was the one vote.
So the last one we got is Manager's Player of the Year. It was a bit tough. We probably only had about 3 or 4 players who turned up all year, to be honest with you. So it was quite hard to pick from. But again, in my eyes, he's been outstanding and obviously the best player we've had all year. And I'd like to welcome Drew back up to the stage because he is my Manager's Player of the Year 2017-2018. Once again, thank you everyone. I'll just pass it back to Phil now and carry on.
Yeah, you better go. Right, next is the Terry Jones Award. This is a memorial award for Terry. This is an award that's been carried over from probably the Cavilan days, but we keep on doing it. So I know Jeff's got great affection for Terry, and people from the Cavilan era, it's a big award for them. This award has been won by somebody that spends so much time at this club. He does virtually everything. He lays your kit out when you go in the change rooms. He washes the kit. He turns up late and cooks the food. He does everything at the club, really, that people, like I said, a lot of you don't see it. A lot of you might not appreciate it when you go in there and all your kit's all hanging up there, and we still have to explain to Toby that he's wearing number 7. But everything's done for you, but he washes the kit. Like I said, he does the food, does a lot of organisation, takes everything, takes his van every week, has to listen to me in the van, talking to him for an hour and a half. So it's been won by Chris. Can I call Alan? Alan, can you present this trophy? Chris.
I'd like to say a few words, but I'm not going to bother. Thank you very much. Privileged to do it for you boys. I really enjoy it. All the best. Have a good evening.
Right, again, Alan, if you could stay on the stage. Bit of order over there. Cokey, Coke, you've had your 4 summer girls, calm down now.
He haven't, he's not spewing.
You haven't had 4 yet.
3.
Take it easy. Right, we go on to the club person now. Now this person has been selected by the committee. We have got about, I think it seems like a 20-man committee of this club. But there's one bloke who's actually come to the club. He's only been here just over a year. I think Tom brought him to the club. He ended up doing his garden and he just didn't have anywhere to go. Fair play. He's been lumbered with everything and I think he really enjoys it. So.
The Wednesday club.
Yeah, obviously they go to their Wednesday club, but as I said, he's new to the club. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what he's taking on. We lumped him straight off with treasurer. He does a spreadsheet every 10 minutes. He really does go in depth into everything. I tell you, it wasn't until about a couple of months ago we actually found out he did have a passport, because we didn't know what was happening. We thought he could have run off with all the money we haven't got, but he didn't. So this award goes to Dave O'Malley. And this is a well-deserved award because this bloke does a lot for this club. And again, Alan, present the trophy. Dave, that's thoroughly deserved. Right. Bit of order. Lloyd, calm down. Where you going, Ben? Dan, where you going? Hurry up. Ben and myself will have a pint. Right, and now I'll hand you over to Ben, where we'll do the first team awards.
Do you want to do the supporters player?
Supporters player, yeah. Right. Yep, Steve, do you want to come up and do that? Do we actually know who's won it? This is Steve, he's our supporter. This is him. Again, as I said, Steve cleans the changing rooms, does everything at this place. Been here since probably 16. You lot are going to have to stay a long time to match how many games he's played out there. So, something to emulate for all of you. Speak, Steve.
Speak.
I can't even read this.
It's not on there. It's not on there.
What's he going to say?
Supporters player of the year, Jack. David.
Right, we just carry on now with this shambles that is going on. So, hand you over to Ben now, we'll do the first team awards.
So first of all, again, I just want to reiterate what Phil said, really, and I'd like to thank the committee for everything they've done this year. In what was panic stations at the start of last year, I think we've settled it all down a bit. It hasn't been easy, I'll be honest. Trying to keep the boys out of the pub on a Friday night. Nightmare. Kurt, Alva, club captain. There we are, never mind. Don't want to mention any names, no, of course. But honest to God, it's what a year, you know. Probably a bit disappointed to be finishing 10th when all you hear is, how have we lost to that? But that's what happened. Yeah, they're shit. Oh, sorry. But, you know, we did. But you'll learn from that. When I look back on the season as a whole, I'm quite proud of what we've done, really, you know. Kept a lot of local players involved. A lot of experience you'll gain from having that year in Welsh League 2, and I hope that you all go on to fulfil great careers and enjoy everything that you ever do, you know. Hopefully it'll be with the club and me, hopefully. Who knows? We'll wait and see. So I'll go on to the first award, which is goal of the season. Now they're all tap-ins, apparently. But what we plumped for was a free kick against Abergavenny, 2-0 down, Curtis Methrin.
Next year.
Holiday, sorry. And he was out Friday night. We were out every Friday, what are you on about? I'm quite lying now, is it? So, no, I'll do this one first, yeah. We just bought another trophy in, really. And this trophy goes to a person that's probably the most unsung hero in our team. When I had all the players vote through and all, I couldn't believe that this guy wasn't getting a mention at all, you know. At the start of the season I said I was building a ship and my ship's going to be bigger and better than everyone else's. Well, unfortunately that didn't happen. But one of the targets that I set at the beginning of the year was to have 10 clean sheets. And unfortunately, with 89 minutes of the last game, we conceded, so we ended with 9. So this award goes to Tom Inge, the Almost 10 award. And your holiday in Marbella is not paid for by the club. Cheers, mate.
I hope the spelling police aren't in either. because they spelled your name wrong.
Not a surprise.
The next award goes. Well, I won't tell you who it goes to just yet. You'll work it out yourselves. But at the start of the season, I had to look around and see who I wanted to be my main voice on the pitch. And at the time, I thought, we got this guy who moans a hell of a lot. Everybody hates him. So what better? Let's bring him in as the captain. And to be fair, apart from the last 6 weeks, I'd say where off the field issues have probably not helped. Fair play to him. He stuck to the task and he's done a wonderful job for me. And I'm very grateful for everything he's done this year. Enjoyed our chats through the week about everything, and fair play to him. My captain's award and just a memento of you being captain of the club for this year, Aaron Norman. Thank you, Beth. So the next award goes to the top goal scorer. So I don't really need to say a lot about it. I think he's third or fourth maybe in the league's top goal scoring charts, which is a good achievement really, but probably should be top at the end of the day. But top goal scorer for the season, I think 16 or 17 is Sean Feely. And he's got his own song, but Sam will probably start singing after anyway. But Sean, brilliant mate. Next award goes to the most improved player in the club. Aaron. No, it's not you. It's not you. He's definitely not good anyway. At the start of the year, we had lots of WhatsApp messages flying about this and this. I had one huge message the one night. I think it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. I haven't. I think he put it on the WhatsApp group. Did he send it to everyone, didn't he? He did, didn't he? I'm not getting a chance. When am I going to get a chance? I've kept 2 clean sheets in the 2 games I've played. And now, oh God, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why he's always asleep on a sofa on a Saturday, because he's up till 4 o'clock watching whatever he's watching. I don't know. But on a serious note, a few people had a raised eyebrow or two when we kept giving him his chance, and the STM performance when we lost 7-0. Probably went down like a lead balloon. But to be fair to him, since then he's got his head down and he comes training once he can get off the sofa. And he's probably been our most consistent player over the last, well, I wouldn't say last game because he didn't turn up, but prior to that he was probably our most consistent player and didn't look out of place, and I hope this year in Welsh League 2 has done him a world of good and gives him confidence to go on and be a good player. So Callum, if you want to come up and get your trophy. You'll find out later. 29 missed tackles, that's right.
Can't believe that, can you?
So we now go to Players Player of the Year award. Nightmare to try and get them all to vote. Basically a nightmare to get them to reply to anything really. But we got them all in at the end of the day. And when you're looking at it as a manager, the boys will tell you they think they've been the best player or players in your team. And this player for me, no, you can't, Phil. No phones. Oh, disgusting.
It's actually for Ray, who's cutting the picture.
No, back to it though. This person came to the club. This is his first year at the club, and to be fair to him, he's been outstanding. He's played more or less every game. I think the only game he didn't start was against STM. We got hammered 7-0, but he came on half time. I think we were 6-0 down, and we only lost 7-0. But just make that of what you want, you know. Yeah, all I'd ask from him is that next year he finds a final pass and he scores a few more goals. We did see a brief interlude of him scoring goals towards the end of the season. He needs to practice his Korean singing, and he also needs to practice drinking a pint. But Toby Purvis, your player of the year, well deserved too.
Hold on, Toby.
So that leads me to the final award, which is the Manager's Player of the Year. Tough decision, really. Just want to thank all you boys for everything you've done for me, you know. I asked at the beginning if you'd run through brick walls for me, and most of you would. Well, the 6 or 7 that turn up training every week, but you know who you all are, and I can't thank you enough, to be fair. You've put a good shift in this year, and great stuff, you know. Hopefully now, next year, you kick on and go and win a league, because there's nothing out there in that league that's better than us. Every manager has said to me after a game, God, you play some good football, you like to play football, it's great to see, but maybe we're lacking up front a little bit with Sean, you know, the goals. But, no, not Sean's fault. No, he's scoring them. But maybe we need another one or whatever. But I think we all know what we need. And at the end of June, we'll knuckle down and see where we go with it. To the Manager's Player of the Year, this player has been outstanding all year for me. Can't really say too much. He hasn't really had a bad game. I think I only had to tell him off once, which was in the last game at Garden Village, when he kept slicing the ball out 40 yards. I just turned to him and said, come on, enough's enough now. But 2017-18 Manager's Player of the Year is Jack Evans. So that completes the presentation. If you just want to have a drink or a break for 5 minutes, and then we'll set up for Mastermind. Oh, hang on. Phil wants to do something. Phil.
Yeah, Tom, can you come up here a minute? Really from the players. Tom has volunteered himself. Well, I volunteered him for this because he's good at public speaking. Just as a big thank you.
All I'd like to say, lads, on behalf of the players, thank you, Ben, Josh, Phil, everyone. It was a bit of a last-minute thing at the beginning of the season, and we was up shit street, really. But I think we'll all agree everything turned out well in the end of the season, and thank you for this season, and hopefully carry on next season.
I was gonna.
Thank you to everyone anyway who turned up this year, and hopefully we'll carry on the good work next year, and we'll go from there. Cheers, all of you.